If you are a Nigerian citizen living abroad, there's a high chance you will need this video. So save it and share it with as many persons as possible. So depending on whether you are applying for permanent residency or citizenship, or maybe you are applying for certain jobs abroad as a Nigerian resident living there, there's a high chance that you will be required to produce your police clearance certificate from your home country, which is Nigeria. So this method I'm about to give to you will help you apply for that police clearance certificate without having to go to Nigeria or pay some exorbitant money for somebody to process it for you over there. First of all, you go to posap.gov.ng, which is the official website for the Police Service of Nigeria. So on the website, you first register with your email and create a password. Once you are able to log in, the next step will be to select a service as an individual. Then from the drop-down menu, you will select Police Character Certificate. Then click on Proceed. Once you do that, it's going to give you a form for you to start filling with all your personal information. And then on the next step, it will ask you to select where you are applying from. So since this video is for those who are living abroad, you have to select Diaspora from the menu option. Once you select that option, it will pop up a biometric form which you need to download and print manually. So you have the option for male or female. Once you download that form and you print it, you have to fill it with a pen with all your personal information. Once you are done filling this form, you also have to include a passport photograph of yourself, and then you will go to any nearby ink store where you can be able to get a blue ink for you to thumb print in the required space at the end of that form. Once you are done filling the form with your picture and your thumbprint, you need to take a clear photograph of that form. If possible, scan it if you have a scanner. Now back to the online form which you were filling before you downloaded the biometrics form. Go back to that page and fill in the rest of your information. At the very end of that form, you will have the option to upload your passport biodata page, your proof of residency abroad, and you also have the option to upload this biometrics form where you thumbprinted into. And after you're done filling and submitting the entire form, you have to pay the fee of about $54. With submission and payment successfully completed, you will get a file number which you will need for the next step. So on that same website, you will go to the menu option and look for virtual verification. This is where you will put in the file number which I mentioned earlier, and with your camera on, it will verify you just to be sure that you are the right person applying for that certificate. And within about 1 to 10 business days, hopefully, you can be able to get your police clearance certificate sent to your email. Please note that this police clearance certificate has a short validity, usually for about 3 months. So it doesn't matter if it expires subsequently, as much as you have already submitted it for your intended process. So I hope this video will help somebody out there. Please save it and share it with as many persons as possible. Cheers.